back another day in the shop working on Gavin's Camaro. I'll show you what we got so far. We got the headers on. Got some of the exhaust ran. Where's my finger? There it is. That's welded up, that's tacked. So we're gonna come back a little bit farther. In this recess right here, this is the bottom of the rear seat. We're gonna put the muffler here and there. So we're fixing to unbox some Corsa mufflers. Anybody watches Gavin, he's just 6. No, he's all about the Corsas. So I'm sure they gave him the brother-in-law deal on this. And we're gonna get these mufflers out and see what they look like. Hopefully they're real nice. Oh yeah, and they're good looking stainless mufflers. A little thick, but not too bad. We can make them work. So what we're gonna do is I had them order them offset inlet, center outlet, because it's gonna clamp. Yeah, these springs can stay there, so it's gonna clamp just like this here. So I held both mufflers up with these jack stands here, and from where I had the exhaust ran just a little past the transmission cross member, made a couple bends, a couple straight pieces, and tied it in. So we got a little something bend, a little something bend, and I had to add another piece of straight to this straight just to get it. I thought I was gonna have to turn here a little bit. Thought I was gonna have to make a little turn, but it's a little straighter and then a turn. So that's what we did there. And turned out pretty good. I'm real happy with it. I'm gonna pull it down next and weld it out. Put it back up there. Well, I'll probably take a 90 and weld it here and up and put a V-band on the top of the 90. And then from there, I'll take it off and weld it all the way out. That way I only have to back purge it one time, because this muffler is gonna take up a lot of argon room. Check this dude out right here. So the axle will be right here. We're gonna go up and over the axle. So this piece we got welded. So I put this on right here because I back purged. You know, it's all stainless, so you gotta pump argon to the inside. It's got a drain hole here. So when it condensates, especially when you run E85, it'll drain out and won't get hung up in the muffler, and you crank it up, you shoot water everywhere. So we got a joint with a bend, another joint, straight, joint with a bend, joint, straight, joint with a bend, straight. You know, the extension off that piece, a couple of little whoop-de-doos here. There's a bend in that. But that's it. That's all the way to the axle. Header back from the axle. Header back, header to the axle. And then we're gonna go over the axle and just dump for kind of 45, because we don't have a fuel tank for it yet. So I don't want to build something and that's gonna interfere with the fuel tank. But this thing turned out real nice. Real nice. Got this little kicker over the exhaust finished up. Turned out pretty good. Got some good welds on it. See if we can get in there. You can see it. Oh, I'm about to drop it. See good penetration. Good back purging. So this is gonna go right up here. Just like that. So just like that. I'll add a little piece of straight to kick it down. There's gonna be a fuel tank right here. I don't have it yet. I don't even know if I'm gonna be putting it in, so I'll probably put a little kicker. That way, once they put the fuel tank in, won't be facing on it. And then I'll see if he wants to go under the fuel tank and out the car, or he just wants to dump it down. It turned out pretty nice. Got some good welds. Even though nobody's ever gonna see this type of stuff, I just like to make sure it's all A1. So I thought I was done working on old rusted clap boxes, but evidently not. So we're gonna do a rear end swap in this with new leaf springs. I was kind of excited about the leaf springs and the rear end, but there's 3 bolts holding the bracket up here, 3 bolts holding the bracket up there. Of course, 1 bolt in each one came out, 2 are rusted up, and the nuts are broke on the inside of the frame. I'm gonna have to cut it all loose just to get the rear end out. I think I got everything undone. I just cut the front leaf springs, cut the bolts in the back, pulled the bolts out. I think it's everything undone. I got the emergency brake loose. Got these 80s Racers air shocks here. Damn, got the brake line still. These air shocks. Brake line. Alright, got the lines loose. See if it'll come up now. Fully detached. Car still feels good. Not too heavy in the front. There it is. It's out. Right back here, clean it up a little bit. So quick update. Got the rear end out like you saw. And Adam came over and started taking the front loose for me. So we got a couple little problems, rusty old car problems. We're gonna reuse these spindles, but I gotta cut the shaft off the ball joint so we can get it out, get that piece out of the spindle. So we got the housing in. Fixing to stick this chunk up there that was set by Quick Performance. This thing ain't no pump. Troubles out of aluminum houses. Never had problems. Steel housings. Put you on a time lapse while I do this. You said I shouldn't show you, instead I just show you. My water's boiling over, and upside down. Let's keep reaching higher, let's reach to higher ground.
No safety glasses. No gloves.
I need about this much.
Go burn that peach fuzz off your chin.
We've been jamming on this thing, haven't had a whole lot of time to do some update videos. We've got the old suspension out, we've got these new BMR control arms in, reuses the factory spindle, getting this ball joint bolted up so I can bolt this up, start putting the brakes on this side. All right, go ahead.
I think I might have got it. Nope, still stuck.
All right, this is an awesome little update. We're almost done with Gavin's car. So we've got the cross member back in, the oil filter relocated, lines ran, control arms on, coilovers in, brakes on, alternator mounted. So power by the hour alternator relocation kit, so it wouldn't fit right down in there. And this is also this bracket is also gonna work if he puts a blower on the car later. We can change this bracket and everything will still be lined up. It's just, man, this thing is just turning out so sweet. So sweet, it's awesome. I am super pumped for this thing. I'm so happy with the way this car's turning out. You never know what you're gonna get into as far as a project, especially with somebody like Gavin. His expectations, I'm sure, are high with the quality cars that him and Doug build. And this car right here is gonna be a sweet addition to his collection. And I'm just super happy and proud to be a big part of this build. Well, boys, this one is wrapped up for now. And we did end up getting I got a drive shaft sitting under it. But we did get the drive shaft fitted in there and everything. Everything looks good. But I don't have the hardware to bolt it to the transmission, so I'm gonna let them do that. Everything else is turned out real well, really nice. He's got a long road ahead of him. There's a hood spring right here. But got a long road ahead of him. But boy, this sucker sure does look good. See the headers down in there. Looks nice. O2 sensor down in there. Missing a starter bolt. They'll handle that. Put a new sway bar on it. So we're gonna put some new tie rod ends. Some oil filter relocation kit. So this side of the header, real tight. Had to go around the steering box. Still have room for a factory windshield wiper motor. Change the heater core out and hook the heater up. Now this isn't my best work. I had to cut the tunnel out, as you can see, and I tacked it back in. The floor is kind of thin, especially on the other side. It's got a few patches. Mounted back of the shifter here. Kind of put it back together best I could, so you can still access the shifter. Then I had to put this little top piece in. It's welded in, and then it's not fully welded, so I put some of this. Got some of this type factory floor sealant, and sealed it up. Let's see what we did down here. We still have to do some rear end work. I'm going to cut the perches off later, move them in when we do a mini tub kit. Somebody else is going to do that. So we're not going to powder coat the rear end just yet. We see the exhaust over and everything else. You can see the brakes. The brakes turned out nice. Got the exhaust. Everything's got some pretty good clearance. Let's see from the side here. See the transmission cross member. See the collector. See the exhaust. You can see all them pretty welds down in there. Everything looks pretty good.
Howdy. Looks like a normal car. Oh, what's good?
Hi, what's up?
Sick media mod, bro. A selfie stick on that bitch and everything. What's up?
Hey, he got the
Media mod though.
I like the media mod. It's been great.
What's up, dude? Thanks for That is freaking hilarious. Reverse lockout works and everything. Hell yeah.
Nice.
So are you gonna make this like the Z28 we saw at Autocross, or not?
Yeah, that's perfect. Honestly, that's not bad at all. Holy shit.
All right, start her up, drive it home.
Yeah.
All right.
Clutch is on the floor right now.
Wow.
Ain't no clutch.
So the interior obviously is not finished, and yeah, I know.
It's spinning tires and everything.
Slide. We go straight. Keep going. Keep going straight. Alright. Don't need to go that far forward.
Yeah, here. I'll put my leg right up here.
Right up there.
I didn't get to take outro video with Gavin in the car. A lot of things were happening, moving fast while I was trying to get loaded up. I was trying to give him a rundown on everything him and Doug's gonna have to take care of on the car. They have a huge build ahead of them still. A lot of things to do. So like, subscribe, leave comments, and keep the hate for coyotes alive in the comments. I did the work, I know it. I'm a super Chevy guy. I have a twin turbo LS swapped 69 Camaro myself. I've had big blocks in it, small blocks in it. I'm on my 5th LS motor, which is blown up right now. You can go see that video a couple videos back of me going to the track and blowing the head off of it. I'm gonna do an update video on it pretty soon also, because it's me and my dad found some pretty interesting damage inside the engine. Got a Corvette C6Z build coming up, large frame turbo, custom headers, everything like that. We got this boat right here we're building. It's gonna be coming up on a video pretty soon. We'll be rebuilding my car, a new turbo kit, and some other things. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope you stick around for more videos, and let's get this channel bumped up. See y'all on the next one.